sweet to y'all? Y'all think it's sweet?
That's the sweetest.
Is it too
so
sweet?
far to me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. I guess, yeah, that's probably a starter wine, actually. If you're just getting into wine, you want to start drinking wine, this is the one you want to drink right here. Point Springs. They sell this at Kroger anywhere you can go for like $6.
Well, that's Sacramento.
Yeah, you can buy these at the wine store.
Oh, that's yours. That's
yeah,
not.
yeah. Now this is what we buy. Yeah, we've got all kinds of different styles. We lose them. Sometimes it might be too sweet for people that like dry wines, for sure. I don't think you get a lot of legs on that one, do you? You do? And of course, we know where this wine, this came from the same Fall Creek winery we mentioned, it's by the lake. There's a lot of cabins in that area around that lake you stay at. Yeah, it's centrally located where you can hit all these kind of wineries in this map. It doesn't get down, I mean, if you stay around there, you got to, it's kind of a hike to get to Fredericksburg, where the real wineries are. You know, there's like a lot of them there, but it's an awesome drive.
Yeah, so like how far, what's the scale of it? How far away are they?
They're not, like if you look at number 10 and 12, the ones we just looked at, that looks like a long distance. It's really not. We're probably talking, I would say, 30 minutes at the most. Really close.
But
I mean,
they're everywhere.
They're all, yeah, they're everywhere. So when you hit another one, I mean, they seem like, especially from 10 to 12, seems like a distance. But it's not. And then you look down at Fredericksburg, and it's really not.
How many do you generally hit in a day?
In a day,
Let's say you're going to a.
I would say you can hit 5 to 6.
Really?
Yeah. That is because
So they don't last very long once you're there in this case.
Right. Yeah, you have to plan it out. If you want to stay there for a while, I would say 5, probably 5. Yeah. But it's fun. I mean, it's way too much fun. Because what's cool about this is you can see the map here in Fredericksburg. They're all centrally located.
You're in first one. I'm joking.
Okay, y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go into the Cabernet Blanc from Grape Creek. This is, I mean, I don't drink a lot of this one. So y'all have to be the judge on this one to see how sweet or dry y'all think it is. I don't drink a lot of this.
This is in Fredericksburg.
Yes, this one is exactly. This is on that like the 290 highway, where all the wineries are leading to Fredericksburg.
No legs on this. Well, got a few.
This is what they call what they call a Cabernet Sauvignon, but it's definitely different. It's a different grape compared to the other darker grapes. It's lighter. What would y'all compare that to? What y'all had? Sweet, dry.
Pretty similar.
Think so? Think that's
This
sweet?
is a little bit dry.
Yeah, that's
Okay, this one's a little drier.
This is the dry side.
And you can see the legs on yours already getting a little thicker. See that? See how thick it is?
it's like Barry Sanders.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good observation.
It's the Marcus Dupree of wines.
Yes. And this is
That's the way it's marked.
Grape Creek on the map here is 14. It's
Okay.
right there, what they call, I think it's, what is it, 290, I believe? 290 comes right off 35. If you're going into Austin, right when you get past Austin, you hit 290, take a left, winds you down, and then you start hitting all the wineries going into Fredericksburg. And And like you said, how many can you do in a day? If you start early enough in the morning, you can hit all those wineries in one day. That's a lot, but that's rushing it, you know. If you're staying for a few days, take your time, visit them all.
Okay, let's
Because you don't want to be in a rush doing this, that's for sure. It's miserable. Yeah.
We're driving.
Yeah, and yeah, especially since you're driving, you don't want to spend too much time, but you don't want to. See, those are, like Simon said here, these have all been similar. Well, this is where the difference in wine makes a big leap, is what we're going to try next. So the only thing in between that right there and maybe what we're fixing to go to a drier wine is maybe a Shiraz. And even that's sometimes too dry. There's no in between going from that to.
This didn't taste any drier to me. It just had a stronger, more alcoholic finish to it.
You think so? Yeah. That's true. I agree with that. Definitely. Okay, I'm going to grab the next one, which will be the Cabernet Sauvignon, but it's from Becker Vineyard. Let me see if I can find it over here. Are y'all ready? I made sure this one's a little more chilled, just because it's a little bit drier.
Got a bite?
Got a bite. Definitely got a bite on this one. So, if you like sweet wines, I'll just give you a little bit.
Okay, so
Well,
baby step.
baby steps. And then what's good about this is leading up to a dry, at least you've already had some wines. This might not be as dry. But if you started off your first wine of the day and it was this, might not be so good for you. And this is Becker Vineyards. And this is very close to Grape Creek, for sure.
Wow.
And that, yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wow.
Oh, it's got a strong aroma.
Aroma. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Because they'll age. Like this wine right here is going to be aged in barrels for say at least a year.
Yeah.
So you taste a lot of the oak too, along with the high content.
I'm scared of this one.
I actually prefer stainless steel because I don't like oaky taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely small.
That has a lot to do with the dryness. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because Becker makes a. If you look at the map, I mean, of course, the map they're basically across the road from Grape Creek, and they're very close to Luckenbach, Texas. If you've ever been there, which all is there is a post office.
Really?
But of course, it's famous for the song.
I've been to the post office.
Oh, okay. There you
How
go.
many years?
Yeah, well, yeah. You didn't see
Okay.
Willie Nelson, did you?
Clear.
So what do y'all think about that? It's not going down as quick, I see.
Right. Cloudy.
There is the dump bucket.
Yeah, if y'all just want to dump that in here, that's fine.
Cloudy.
No big deal if it's not your thing. I had to work myself up to get to that right there.
So that was my second taste, and it's dramatically different
Yeah,
than the first.
that's why I tell
And the
people.
more you drink of it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the second taste is
Tastes
already
different
so
on
much
every
smoother.
And I think that's where a lot of people get scared is they taste the first thing of a dry wine, say a Cabernet or a Merlot. They take the first sip and they're done.
Like
You take the second, third sip, it's more accustomed to it.
that's already like the second drink's already way like 90% smoother than the first.
Well, people just don't give it a chance, I think. You know.
I don't know.
But then again, I mean, if it's too dry, it's just too dry. You got to work your way up to it. Oh, you liked
Their
it?
appearance.
it's fine to me.
Yeah. So you're like me, man. I'm like, hey.
Well, how do you judge the appearance on the cloudy? I mean, because it's dark can't see through it. It's
Yeah.
hard to tell if it's cloudy.
It's like if it leaves a lot of stuff in it. Like it's kind of more fruity. Has like different kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to do the dark ones like that.
alright. Let me see.
It's like, you know, there's other wineries that make that same what they call Cabernet. That's a lot lighter color. It's
Oh,
almost
really?
it's almost this color, you know, which this is a Cabernet, but it's a blonde.
Like, to me, that would be the best one to go with the steak.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly. Right. Any kind of red
The
meat,
rest of them
barbecue.
would be something you drink
Mhm.
with, like cheese and stuff
Right.
like that. This is,
Because in this one, let's see, you should taste some type of spices in this one.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all get that?
mm-hmm.
It made sense that you said the barrel thing. I could totally taste that.
Yeah, right. And like Shelby mentioned earlier, a lot of people do it in stainless steel because they don't want that oak taste.
Right.
It's gone. It's real smooth,
Right.
less dry, obviously.
That's not, is that relatively new, though?
I think it's preference on what the wineries want to do. You know, I guess. You know,
Traditionally, though, they're in oak barrels.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like all these wineries we toured here on this trail. I mean, we got to go inside a lot of them, and you look in their winemaking area, and it's all barrels. There's a few stainless steels, I guess. So, what was y'all's favorite one?
Favorite one?
What number?
Number
Oh,
three's my guy.
number
I don't-
3.
Yeah, number three.
That's the sweet red.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and retaste the number one to rejudge it, actually, because now that I've gone through the
Let's do it.
thing, I'm thinking my remarks might be,
It's a little
little
tougher
off.
going back to sweet.
Let's just see what you
after
got. Let's just
taste
see
that
what you
dry.
think now, since you went through it. This is number 1.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to judge the first one when you have nothing to
You
judge
want
it.
to try it?
Might as well. I mean,
Oh, I,
Yeah, no. Well, let me know if y'all want to try another wine. What do y'all want? Y'all want to try it again? Y'all have a favorite wine y'all want to try again?
I think I like the third one the best.
Sweet red. Okay, let's consider this. Because now you've tasted all this. You went from sweet to extreme, and then see what it tastes like
So
now.
this is extreme.
So everybody likes number 3, the sweet red, huh? Well, Greg didn't say. What do you think?
if I'm just sitting around drinking wine and it's not being companion with anything, then probably 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay.
The Riesling was good.
Yeah.
The sweet red was almost,
too sweet.
yeah, it just didn't have that much flavor. It tasted like grape juice to me. It didn't,
Which one?
The sweet red.
Oh, okay, right. Isn't that, you're right. I think the same thing. I think
It
grape
didn't-
juice
yeah.
when I drink that.
I thought the Riesling was good. And the Cabernet Blanc was good.
Yeah, this is, we actually bought, I think we bought a case of this.
That's good. I like that
Yeah.
one.
And it's
They're all
great.
good.
It's Grape Creek. I said, you know, the Black Creek Estates, as you see on the first one, you can see the big building there. It's all stonework. But Grape Creek Winery, it, by far, is nicer. And just, I mean, it's just the atmosphere is just 10 times
Just
better.
because it's nice doesn't mean it's the best one.
No, their wine's great, but they're also, their atmosphere is incredible.
Yeah.
You know, just makes you want to sit down and, you know, drink a big glass of Merlot. Yeah.
Total these up.
Yeah, total those up, and then that'll give you what you think is the best wine. And maybe you can go to the stores and buy it next time. They sell all these wines here can be bought at the liquor store. Or, what's the other place? What's the other name of the place? World Market. They sell a lot of Texas wine.